Hi guys, Banchin here. Welcome to a CherryTree video about, well, I've been trying to get this final path and it's driving me nuts. The last path, I need that chibi avatar. I really like Oriel, but the problem being, it's taking too long. So how am I doing it? Well, basically, got to make sure you got the stethoscope equipped. Like, this is really the best way to do it. And from there, I will need to, because I have it, equip the magnet of Capena. Okay, so that gives you a chance to break 2 locks at the same time. Whereas the stethoscope makes the box a bit bigger. Some people say, well, what about the lockpick? But I don't want the lockpick because I don't want it slower. I actually want it faster. Okay, in that case, the other thing I want to do is I want to further make the box bigger by using the big box boost. And let's see how we go. No guarantees. So this video could just be boring as, and you're going to be listening to me talking and doing nothing, but trying to crack Polysaurus, which is, sorry, wrong one. Try again. It's here. In safe cracking and Polysaurus, and wish me luck. So basically, the change was, it used to be on every lock crack, but now that's been changed. So it's on the second one all the way to the end. So there's no point sitting there and just doing your whole random clicks really quick or using an auto clicker, because it won't work. Because that first one will never, the wish will never automatically find or crack the lock. So I've got to at least do 2. Polysaurus is difficult because it's, well, 6 is quite a lot to crack, I guess. But see, this is why I want it faster. I don't want it slower. So, in fact, the only reason you'd want to slow down the dot and have the lockpick of Capena equipped is because if you have not a huge box. So let's say you don't have the stethoscope and you're doing, say, Emporium, and that's like really fast Emporium. And it's worse because with Emporium, you've not only got a faster dot, but you've also got the box is quite small. So it's actually really difficult. You miss a lot more. Okay, and let's say you don't want to spend it on a boost. Just do it this way. Yeah, and that's how you do it. And sometimes you just sit here for ages and nothing happens, but that's RNG for you. You've got to accept it. You've got to accept RNG. Because, you know, there are times where you just go, this is ridiculous. Like, something's rigged. My game is broken. But it's not. It's just luck. Okay, nothing's ever guaranteed. And you just got to keep trying until you get it. And this is, I guess, what I talk to people about. And I reiterate this point when I'm opening treat bags. Okay, because when you're opening treat bags, you know, it is a lot of luck. And a lot of people get really frustrated, especially if they buy treat bags and, you know, they don't get lucky. But there's no guarantees. Like, you could open 10,000 treat bags and get nothing. There's no mercy on treat bags. But one thing that you've got to realize is that the longer you play the game and the more treat bags you open, the more your luck converges to what the actual probability of getting the item you want is. Okay, so it's all about expected probability. So, for example, if you've got a 1 in 500 chance to get a specific item from the yellow treat bags, then you would expect that you would get one of these items, you know, in 500 bags. I mean, that's how probability works. But it's only expected. Okay, it is not exact. You could... Oh, what is that? I got excited. I just found a scroll, that's all. Far out. I thought I found the chibi avatar. I thought I'd cracked the last part. Oh, dear. And yeah, so, you know, expectation, probability expectation, you've got to take with a pinch of salt. Like, it's all luck, you know. And while in some events you might be lucky and you go, this is awesome, in some events you won't. And that's the thing. A lot of the items, they don't come back. And I guess that's why people do get frustrated. They think, well, I really wanted that item. I wanted that item badly, and unfortunately, haven't been able to get it. And now it's not tradable, and there's no way of me getting it. Okay? Things like the Easter bonnet, for example, is not tradable, right? And it's not going to come around again until probably next Easter. Same with Marshmallow the pet. There are other ways you can get them, like, giveaways and, sometimes I do YouTube giveaways and things like that. Also, if you subscribe to Patreon, all of the items are available. Although Adam does tend to say past event items are not, but I'm not sure whether, because the Patreon stuff changes a lot. Okay, so it all depends on what's available and what's not available at a particular time, right? So, but yeah, like we all want all the items, right? Especially, if you're a collector, but it's not always possible. So I guess the best thing you can do is, and to what would give you the best chance of getting items, is just save up, be active, enter every giveaway that is on Discord. There is the odd giveaway on Facebook as well, and Reddit. And of course, the YouTube giveaways. I mean, I give away a hell of a lot of stuff on the live streams. If you've been on a live stream and you've seen a live stream, you will understand, goodness me, some people get 2-3 gods items just on one live stream. Depends on your luck. And it's not always the same person. Like the games that I play on the live stream, some are visual games, some are, it requires you to know quite a lot about, particular items in the game, especially things like the limericks and the quiz, etc. And the next live stream I have, I'm going to be doing just what I'm doing now, but I won't be doing it at Polisaurus. I'll be doing it at the very first one, which is only 3, and you'll be guessing. So, some games do take skill, and some games it's just completely potluck. I think a lot of people were having trouble with the guess the item, and where I would show a zoomed in or a zoomed out, or I'd hide an item in a picture or that, especially if they're on mobile phone. So kind of stopped doing that one, but I will do a variety of ones. Like I like the quiz. I like the idea of having a quiz, a CherryTree quiz, where people need to know a lot about the game. Usually, there is some stuff that people guess. So for example, there has been a few times on the live stream where I've told Adam, look, could you just give me some info about, who has the highest Noctera kills, and what is the number, how many golden fishing rods are in the game and all that, and you've got to guess them basically. That's just potluck stuff, right? But you can also narrow it down, right? You're not going to say, there's 1 million golden fishing rods, right? There's a ballpark figure, 200 to 400 or something like this. But there are the games that require a bit of skill and more knowledge of the game, really, I would say, where I do the limericks and you've got to guess what the item is based on the limerick. I mean, they're a lot of fun. So, no luck so far, as you can see. It's kind of frustrating, especially because I've maxed out my wishing well. So, technically speaking, I should have a better chance to find the secret path, right? Don't know why it's taking me this long. Dearie me. Let me have a look. Let me just crack this one. Let's go back and have a look at my wishing well. Number 2. Which one's the secrets one? Is it this one? No, this one. Increase the chance to find secret pathway levels by 2% per level. So it's a 50% chance I've got to find. Now, I mean, I don't have a 50% chance. It just increases the chance by 50%. Right? So I guess if it was 1 in 1,000, it goes down to 1 in 500, right? That's what it would be. All right, let's get back to Polisaurus. And I actually need to do Empyrean because I'm having trouble getting this no life cape. But now with the new wish, I reckon in 1 month I'll be able to, well, do the scrolls, because you know the the wish that does the auto scrolls, auto completion of scrolls. Not happening today. Oh no, I was almost cracking it. Haven't really been paying attention. Have I ever cracked one straight away? Apart, and we're not on the first lock, but on oh, there we go, on the second lock. I mean, we did a bit of testing to start with, and when we used to crack it on the first lock, but after that, I'm like, okay, come on, let's go. Tell you what, one thing that I've got a lot from doing this is you get a lot of crystal chests. A bit of mystic bottoms there, 10 crystal chests. Come on. Goodness me. So now the other thing I guess I wanted to just chat about, or vent really, is the metal detectors nerf. Now I reckon it's really interesting to see actually, because when items used to get nerfed like last year and early on in the game, oh, there was complaints galore. There was complaints galore. But now it's nowhere near as many. In fact, a lot of people support the nerfs. I think people have come to the conclusion, and I've been saying it for months. Like I used to say it, you know, in my videos last year, that items are not nerfed to disadvantage anybody, or to upset anybody, or to take away from somebody's, you know, their inventory and what they've got. And, you know, it was not designed to do that. Like, it's all about balancing. If the game becomes unbalanced, people will complain. Okay? And, you know, we've seen it time and time again. So the idea of keeping the metal detector, well, I guess what it was intended for, which was definitely not making gold, it needed that balance. Now, the other thing that you needed to realize, and someone did say in a YouTube comment, it didn't, like, okay, if you want to nerf it because it's making too much gold, well, fine, but only change the drop rate of gold. Why did you change it from proccing every 20 seconds to 30 seconds? Well, after we did a lot of testing, we found that it just gave too much, especially caskets. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, it was giving up to 3,000 caskets. Oh, I can't even remember if it was a per day or per week, but it doesn't make any difference. Even per week, 3,000 caskets. I mean, that's unbelievable. That's a full Patreon godly subscription. 3,000 caskets. And let me tell you, the amount of people, I think we gave away a good 40 metal detectors between Adam and I, and Ace, actually it was just normal giveaways, live streams, and I think the ones where we hop into general chat and just kind of go nuts, right? And they're the best, because they are so much fun, you know, because it's unexpected, and everyone, like, I usually try and do it when the community, like, I'd go to general and no one's talked for like 4 hours, and I'm like, time to liven this place up a bit, right? And I just do a giveaway ping and we go crazy and we go like, let's do it. And it's good for the game, because you want to keep people interested, because sometimes when you're doing what I'm doing right now, for example, or when you just actually no, more so when you're just doing random farming. When you do random kind of farming and you just kind of go, okay, well, what now? You know, I basically can't do anything. I'm trying to get a certain drop, or I'm trying to get a certain amount of kills, or if you do that, then, you know, and people are not around, you kind of sort of go, oh, there's not much else to do. But then suddenly, you know, drop a ping in general chat and everyone goes crazy. And then you're like, oh, here is my opportunity to get something big. And it just, you know, it kind of increases people's heart rate a bit, right? Yeah, so that's why we do it. It's just good fun. And that's why it's not always in the giveaway channel and for 12 hours. You know, because it's not intended to just be a normal giveaway. It's intended to increase activity and get people excited. And when you, like, expect the unexpected, basically. Do you know what I mean? And when that happens, it's nice because, you know, in the back of your head, you're kind of going, I might just leave the pings on just in case, you know, just in case Adam will bench and decide, hey, let's just go mad, right? Yeah. My 50% increase is not being nice to me. It's not procking. I think I've done this for a couple of hours and it's just no luck. I'm kind of hoping that Adam does what he did in this path where, you know, the Cognium chibi avatar, because it was so difficult to get and not many people got it, he just put it as the path 19. So, but I don't know. Not sure if that's going to be next time, if Adam's going to do that or not. I mean, it would be nice, but doesn't it kind of defeat the purpose then of getting the last path? Because you go, well, if it's something like this and you can't be bothered, you're like, yeah, I'll just wait for next month, use my skip tickets. So, I don't know. Adam surprises me sometimes. He just does things that are like, where did you come up with that? That is awesome. Actually, there is something new coming up that he just, I don't know, he just came up with it. We were actually just chatting and he goes, and we just started talking about something and he goes, oh yeah, let's do this. And what about this? And then we'll add this. And then in the end, he's like, Badger, can you write all this stuff down? Because like, I've got to go to dinner and this is really cool. I'm going to do it. So expect something very unexpected. Probably after the birthday event. And of course the birthday event is after this event. And this event's going to end in another week or two? I think it's a couple of weeks. I think at the end of, it was designed to end at the end of the month. And then we go straight into the birthday event. And then after the birthday event ends, something very exciting. Can't say what it is because sworn to secrecy. But I'm really looking forward to it. It's something that, without giving it away, it's not your usual thing that happens in the game. Like, it's something quite different, right? So you know how sometimes different things get introduced? Like, for example, like when lockpicking got introduced, or the path to discovery paths was introduced. It's like, oh, cool. So there is, you know, a new feature. I guess it's not a new feature. I don't want to mislead you. It's an add-on to a feature that is already in the game. That's actually a better way to put it. It's an add-on to a feature that is already in the game. So there you go. Oh, this is so frustrating. I hate you, lockpicks. Ah, Polosaurus. It's a shame it doesn't actually record how many Polosaurus locks you've cracked. That might be something nice. Add a counter to the lock cracks. The bottom of the screen there. You have cracked this many locks in total. Well, we've been going for almost 20 minutes. Oh, dearie me. And we have not been lucky. And doesn't look like, yeah. That's it. It's 20 minutes now. And unfortunately, we don't have the path unlocked and nothing to show for it. Apart from quite a lot of crystal chests. So, there you go. Well, it's been really nice just having a chat, guys. Let's do a giveaway. Why not? So we might do a giveaway in this video. Basically, put your in-game name in the comments, and all you need to do is tell me what path number you're on. That's all you got to do to be eligible to win. I don't know. What should we give away? I don't actually know. I'll tell you what. It's going to be something really good. But I'm not going to tell you in this video. Just before I announce it, I will tell you what the prize is just before I actually announce it on Discord. So when I pick someone, I'll be going, okay, now it's time to do the draw for from this video, and the winner will get a metal detector, for example. Yeah, let's just do that. Winner's going to get a metal detector. Fine, you talked me into it. So the winner will get a metal detector, and we'll have one winner only because that metal detector is still OP. Goodness gracious me. All right. So this will be a metal detector giveaway. There you go. All right, I'll finish this lock, and that is it. Let me see my paths. Where's my path? Guy, can't get it. See, I wonder what I've got in my inventory. Oh my goodness. 20 minutes, 800. Look at that, guys. 20 minutes, 800 crystal chests. So all of them open. What do we got here? Bit of dragon tail, bit of this, bit of that, some greaves, some blueprints, and oh goodness me, just rubbish to fill my inventory with. There you go. I'll sell this all, and that's it. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm really sorry that I couldn't, pull a chibi avatar for the sake of the video. I will keep trying because I really do want that one. Oreo is cool. And yeah, that's it. Remember what you got to do. In-game name in the comments, and just tell me what path you're on in August. And if you might say, hey, I've completed it. And I will draw it very, very soon. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.